Hi again, everyone. Scott Player, Popcorn fan here, and in this video, something that I've been thinking about is probably not necessarily. Well, I don't think I'm gonna see this movie in theaters, but I might check it out once it hits streaming. But it's out now. It just came out. The new Taylor Swift movie, Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. I want to talk about it and give my thoughts on it before I, eventually get a chance to see it myself. And similar to Barbenheimer from a few months back in the summer, this movie is sort of like a cinematic event because it's Taylor Swift, right? She's one of the most influential pop artists of this century, in a way, and she's really famous. Her music has spanned like a couple decades, and I have heard quite a few of her songs. Love Story. That's probably one of her songs I've heard the most, and also she did a few singles for some movies as well, especially the first Hunger Games movie. She did a couple singles, original songs for the first Hunger Games, which is really cool. And yeah, it's funny because this movie came out yesterday or on Friday the 13th, and it sort of it's soaring at the box office. It's scaring away the competition. Like some of the horror films are out now, and it's crazy to me. But also, it makes sense because this is a movie that's sort of it's celebrating her entire career as a music artist, from her very beginning of her career till now. I know the Eras Tour itself was going on this year as well, up until this movie was made and coming out now. So it's kind of fascinating to me how much of an influence she really has had in culture, and she's one of the most popular pop artists next to Beyonce and Katy Perry, and there's a lot of pop artists, and Taylor Swift. She's in her 30s. She's like 33 years old. She's like 5 years older than me. But I mean, I didn't grow up with her music, but I've heard it. As I've told you guys, I'm a classic rock fan, AC/DC, but I do also like pop music. I listen to pop music sometimes. For those of you that have followed my channel for a while, that I've watched Hannah Montana, shows like that. And I am a fan of pop. It's probably my second favorite music next to classic rock. And Taylor Swift, no exception. I do really like some of her music. I'm just not rushing out to see this movie, really. I know it's like it's something that everyone's seeing right now in theaters because there are a lot of Taylor Swift fans out there, and there's a lot. And I am I'm a casual fan at best. I'm not a diehard Taylor Swift fan or anything like that, but yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this film. I've heard it's getting really good reviews, and it's doing really well at the box office, scaring away movies like The Exorcist. And I think overall it's a concert film that I've also never really seen before. I've never really watched concert movies before. I mean, I've watched movies like the Elvis film, but that wasn't a concert film really. That was more of an autobiography. But similarly, it is a film about a really well known, really famous music artist, and it is really cool to see that she's getting a film of her own coming out to theaters. And I mean, she's already well known worldwide. and it's just really cool to see this being movie coming out now, and it's helping it's helping theaters. It's helping the box office soar in this fall season, whereas with some other horror films aren't quite doing that as of now, and it's really cool. And like I said, I'm not rushing to see this movie, but it's out, and I'm happy that Taylor Swift is getting her own film. It's really cool, and I also think that I think in regards to I might who knows, I might see a concert film of another artist, maybe, who knows, but it is really cool that this is happening. And I'm not like I said, I'm not a huge fan of her music, but I will admit that I like Love Story quite a bit. That's a song that I've listened to quite a lot. And a couple of her other songs I have heard more than once. I can't put their names of the songs at the top of my head at the moment, but so yeah, those are really all my thoughts about this. I think Taylor Swift the Eras Tour, the film, will continue to soar at the box office and do really well. And yeah, that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.